Yes, we have been taking profit from the high flyer, some of the new economy stocks, obviously, and we have rebalanced to the new theme, which is the deal circulation theme. In particular, we are interested in the domestic consumption part, which is middle class consumption upgrade. As I mentioned last time, the cosmetic part is very interesting. Secondly, we believe the high-end manufacturing sector is also interesting as well.
What about the gap that we've seen just in terms of year-to-date performance between the Hong Kong market and mainland Chinese shares? I mean, do you think there is still some potential to close that gap a bit?
I think the gap is closing in a sense that if you look at the southbound flow, year-to-date is about 60 billion US dollar, which is already 2 times more than 2019. So a lot of, the new economy stocks from the Chinese investor perspective, they can reach by using the southbound money, and we are seeing the gap closing. But for certain sector, for example, the new biotech sector is not available in the domestic China market. If they list in Hong Kong, then the valuation could be in a different, territory.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'm wondering, to what extent all this IPO activity is going to lift other boats in the Hong Kong market as well. I mean, we're talking largely about what's happening in consumer-facing tech, but also you've highlighted biotech as an area potentially going forward of further IPO activity. Is this something you're interested in?
We're interested in, and we are actually seeing a trend that this type of new economy, new technology, healthcare IPO will continue, and is in line with the government policy. From my perspective, this is the best way to absorb the excess liquidity in the system. And it's kind of like the 401k in the China market, which means investors don't have to pile all the money in the domestic real estate, but they can buy secondary market, and those secondary market money will flow into the high-tech new area, and then they go back to the capital expenditure and benefiting the domestic economy.